One of the great things about working with your hands and making things is making something for someone, particularly someone you love. That's always a given, that, you know, if you make a beautiful sweater or a necktie or whatever for someone that you have a lot of feeling for, that's great. But to make a commission for somebody who wants it, and you know their house, you know where it's going to go, that's a very, very exciting thing, because in a sense you're adding to the decoration of a room. You are part of architecture, so it takes it into a wholly different realm. And of course I love it. I mean, it's like you're building a window in that room out into this fantasy world that you're creating. So it's a very exciting thing to do. When I get an idea, I love to just go with it. I mean, an idea will sit in my head sometimes for a long time. And years ago, I saw a wonderful applique quilt that had a dark background and little scraps of fabric in different details. And when somebody asked me to do a waistcoat for a man, I thought, you know, this is a rather good palette for a guy. And so I did the same kind of little shapes that were in that quilt, but I put a bit of color around each one, because they would put a fancy stitch around their applique and embroider it in those old crazy quilts. One of the things about creating a multi-image piece, it's something that my mind is good at organizing. I don't know why. I mean, it's just weird. But I can look about 5, 6, 7, 8, a dozen different references and just see how they would collage together. And then I just draw out an outline of all those different pieces and start to stitch. And it all kind of works together, and you adjust the colors to make them harmonious and so forth. But somehow it's not difficult to get these multi-images. I mean, the fruit and the flowers and the leaves and then the little background of little circles, so that it doesn't just sit on a plain background. It has this little repeated pattern that takes your eye off. So I found it very, very thrilling to do. My favorite thing to do with needlepoint is to put it on furniture so that it's used. I love the idea of something beautiful and painterly and intricate being something that's an everyday object. You know, that's like an old shoe, it's kicking around the house. So when I was asked by this wonderful artistic family to make a beautiful chair, and they showed me the chair, and it was this gorgeous Victorian chair, very voluptuous and outspoken, you know, bold design. And in the room, that when they showed me that chair, there was a painting of peonies, I think, or was it maybe little red poppies and purple poppies and things. So I got this idea in my head of red and purple. And so I came home and I did that blue background with all these fruits and flowers. I wanted it to have this kind of same feeling as that painting. So it was exciting to do, and it was exciting to think that the whole family would use it and sit in it.